All right, class, let's learn about timing and spacing again using grease pencil, but this time instead of drawing circles, I will create using using the circle tool right here so we get a perfect circle, and then we're going to animate using the edit mode. All right, so first thing is I'm going to drag this image right here so that we get a sort of like a backdrop. We have a start and finish, and we can animate different kind of moment here from 1 to 24. All right. So we're gonna do 1 to 25 right here. So it gives us 24 frames. All right, and then let's just kind of zoom in on this one, so we could concentrate on seeing everything in there. All right, so on let's go to our layers. I'm just gonna call this one object one. Then we're gonna start adding more actually here. It's gonna be object one. Okay, and then this one we're going to call it object 2. Or let's just delete that for now, and then let's just kind of go with one object here. All right, so I'll start on frame 1, and I'm going to click on the move tool. All right, so I mean, we could easily do this by just me drawing, okay, a circle like so, and then we go to our frame by frame. You basically go like so, and but let's, since it's a demoing purpose right here, I'll just go with a circle tool. All right, so I'm gonna select that circle tool right there, and I'm gonna click and drag here while holding shift. That gives us a perfect circle. All right, maybe that big right there, and then press enter when you're happy with your circle, and that's it. Okay, so now this is kind of like it's drawn right there, and then we can't do anything with this now unless we go to edit mode. So this is kind of like the power of a grease pencil, because everything that you create, it's a vector stroke. Okay, so I'm going to go edit mode, and then we have 3 types. I can select points only or all points, and then of course we have the all the points and strokes kind of selected all at the same time. So I'm just going to pick this one right here, select mode, and we're not doing any of the multi-frame kind of interpolation and whatnot. So we're kind of learning it like foundational animation. Okay. So if I select that and then I combine it with my move tool, then I can definitely just kind of reposition that now. Okay. And even change the location of it so that it's perfectly at the start, and then its position. All right. So we're dealing with 24 frames per second. So we're animating 24 frames, and our timing would be this circle would simply move from left to right in 24 frames. So let's set our timing. I got it on 1 already. So if I go to 25 right there, I simply drag this without copying it, and I get another copy by just simply moving it. So now there's 2. I got 1 keyframe on 1 and 1 on 25. So if I play this, really boring. It just goes from there and then switch. So basically, we got our keyframe, major keyframes, 1 and 25. Now all we have to do is animate this going across, do the in-betweens, all right? So what I'm doing here is that we're making this like a mechanical movement first, like there's no principles of animation regarding ease in or ease out or slow or fast movement. We just want to make it go across. And I'm going to eyeball the position. And not going to be perfect, but you'll get the point. Okay, I'm going to go to frame 12, and then I'm going to slide this over. So it gives us you can see right there that our onion skin is working. You could see the before and after frame. We set it on 1 right there, and then you could see those keyframes, okay, in between the keyframes. So now if I play this, I get one in the middle. It just kind of travels. All right, in our loop right there, it's let me increase this number a bit to, let's say, 30, just so that we got a little bit more playback. It doesn't, there we go. So you get time to kind of, it doesn't flicker from the end going back to the front. Okay, so let's add some more keyframes. This thing's still selected, so yeah, I'm gonna go to frame 6. Just go in between that one. It's kind of, again, eyeballing it. I'm gonna go to frame 18 or 19 right here. So, okay. So now let's play it. All right. Now, kind of going, well, I got to pick the in-betweens between those. So, all right. So we're probably going to go right there. Go to frame 9, 16, 22. All right. So if we play this one, constant speed still. All right. So go to frame 2, frame 4, frame 5. Okay. It's a little bit of speed change right there because of it's not perfectly distributed. All right. So frame 7, frame 8, frame 10, 11. All right. Just filling all the frames. There we go. 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 20, 21, 23, 24. All right, if I increase my keyframes before and after, you could see, there you go, our onion skin. All right, not really constant because I messed up on the distribution there, but you kind of get the point here that when I play this, it's basically constant speed. Agree? Okay, there it is. So what we can do with this now is change the timing on the other circles that we're going to create. Okay, so I can copy and paste this, but let's just kind of create a new one. All right, it's right there, so it's a different size. So I'm going to add a new layer. Okay, I'm going to call this one object 2 right there, and then we're going to hide this one here. Okay, let me go back to object mode so we don't have that going anywhere where we don't need it. I'm going to move this back to frame 1, hide object 1 layer so we can start a new one here. So for object 2, for the first layer, we're going to go back to draw mode, get the circle, and then go right here, shift click right there, press enter to end that. Go to edit mode, select it, and then go to the move tool, which is still up, kind of position it on frame 1. So make sure you do this on frame 1. If you have your playhead somewhere and you do that, then you animated it on that one. All right, so I'm going to hide this one also here so we don't see, sorry, this one so we don't see the keyframes. Okay, only on object 2 when we expand it. But I guess we can leave it like that, or we can even lock it so it doesn't get disturbed right there. So object 1, hide that one. Okay, so now same timing, right? So we have it on 1, and then we go to frame 25. We move it right here. So hopefully that's the same spot as this one right here, but that's fine. Okay, so now what we want to do here is apply some principles of animation where it starts up really slow and then it goes fast after. Okay, it goes or regular speed going in here. All right, so if I go here to frame 1 and then we want it to slow, we don't want it picking up speed until, let's say, frame 12. Okay, so we can set our timing on frame 12 where we want it. So let's say on frame 12, it's still right there. So that's going to be our spacing right here. We're going to pack it in like crazy. So it's going to start really slow, and then from 12 to 24, it'll just do kind of like constant speed. All right, so this is our spacing. So simply means when you want animation to slow down, you pack in the frames or the drawing. Okay, so frame 1, we go to frame 2. We just we go in between so that we can kind of, you know, it's just kind of slow. All right, right there, and it's gonna start picking up maybe right there. Okay, that is 6. So let's go from 2 to 6 right here. We will barely move it on 2 right there. Then we go to frame 3, frame 4, frame 5. Okay, then we got frame 7. Where's our 12? There it is, right? Frame 7, frame 8, frame 9, 10, 11. All right, let's watch it. Okay, pretty slow as opposed to the other one, which is constant speed. All right, at frame 12, this guy's already here. We're our projected halfway mark before, and that one has a slow start. So let's crank up our onion skin here so you guys can see the rest of the frame. So I'm gonna go 12 on 12. So I'll go back. All right, so there's our drawing right there for the constant speed. So let me turn this off. Object 1. We're still animating this. All right, so we got that on frame 12. So now we want to kind of start picking this up, right? So I would say 12. We're gonna frame 19 right here, and let's go kind of constant speed on this one. So I'm gonna go kind of about halfway right there, or a little bit here. Okay, then we go frame 13. We go in between right here on 16, between those two, and then here 13, 14, 15, got our 16, and this is 19 right here, so we need 17, 18. So between we go 22 right here. All right, so our frame 19, frame 19, and our 20, 21. We got our 22 already, so 23, 24, and 25. So let's watch it. Slows down and it picks it up a bit, kind of constant. All right, so again, if I stop this and show this one right here, it shows you that the spacing. All right, if we want something slow down, you pack it in like so. So let's do another one. Object 4. Sorry, object 3. All right, let's hide the other. Let's make sure you're in object mode. So now I'm starting a new object here. So draw mode, get the circle, shift drag. All right, press enter, edit mode, select it, kind of position it. Oh, and biggest mistake right there. What was it? I'm on frame 14. Need to be on frame 1. All right, so let me do that again. Oh, sorry. Hold down shift. Enter, edit mode. Make sure you're in frame 1. That's your starting frame. All right, and then we know at frame 25, it goes to the end. Let's see here first. Frame 1. All right. Sorry. Make sure we're only on that frame. All right. Go to frame 25. Okay. Yeah, it still remembered my animation here, so I should have done multiple undos so that we can make sure that that thing is not there. Okay, let me just select that and delete it. Alright, well, I just want to make sure that there's no remnants in there. Okay, now we can go back here. Okay, sorry about that. Almost forgot about the starting point. So let's do that again. Make sure it's only on frame 1. Edit mode, select it, kind of position it, right? And we go to frame 25, and then we simply move that. So now what do we want to do with this, with the spacing? We want it to go really, really fast at the beginning and then slows down at the end. All right, so let's go to our frame 1. So we want it to accelerate fairly early. Let's see, frame 6. Okay, on frame 6, it's already here. All right, or over here, halfway. So that's a quick start for it. Okay, so let's finish those first. So we go to frame 4 right here. Okay, so right there. Frame 5 in between. Okay, frame 2. Frame 3. Okay, so if we watch this one, fairly quick. Goes right here. So now on frame 6 and 7, okay, it starts to slow down, right? So let's see here, all the way 25, about frame 15, let's say it's right there. Okay, let's say right there. So we go frame 6, 7 right here. Now we start seeing it to kind of slow down. 8, 9. Might need to change some of those. There might be too slow right there. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So let's take a look. Alright, so it kind of slowed down here. I made a mistake. 7, 8, might need to move that a little bit forward. 9, and then 10, 11. So it starts slowing down here. Okay, let's take a look. Alright, there we go. 16 might need to go back a little bit right there. Okay. Oh, sorry. Do I have 17 already? Yeah, let's not mess with that. Okay, 15. Alright, so it's just 15. 15, I'll move it back a little bit. Okay, so now from 15 to 25, it's going to start kind of slowing down here. So I'm going to go with 24. Okay, with 24 right here. Oh, let me undo that. So go to 25, so it's the one we see right there. Alright, so we just want to kind of slow down. So 24, it's almost like very, very close to it. It's barely moving, so that's really slow. 22, 21. So here, let's start kind of 20, 19, 18. Might have to spread those now because they're really compact there. And 16. So 16, we go like so. And then we go back here and then kind of stretch this out. Okay, right there, 14. think I moved that a little too close. All right, so now let's watch it. All right, slows down here a bit and then accelerates. So if you want to really see that it's go right here and then just kind of move all this so that it's not too compact right here. All right, so but I think regarding our demo, you guys get the point. So kind of move that a little bit. All right. Okay, this kind of shows you the. All right, so let's do one more. Object mode. Make sure you're in frame 1. We're going to add another layer. It's going to be object 04. All right. Turn that off. So we're here. Go to draw mode. Get another circle. Press enter. And then we go to edit mode. And you're in frame 1 when you did that. Kind of position that. So we want this one slow and slow, right? So 1 and then we go to 25. We drag that all the way here. All right, so now we go to, let's say, frame 13 right here. That's a halfway mark right there, okay? Then I can go with 12 right here. And 13, 14, so that, okay. Then 15, we'll go one more and then the rest will kind of pack it in there. So 12, 11. All right, so let's take a look at this one first. So it just goes like that. It's constant speed right here, and then we'll just start slowing down everything, right? So we go to frame 2. All right, so we got, what is the other frame? All right, 10. So from 1 to 2 to 10, we gotta kind of distribute that right there. So I'm going to frame 5 right here and then set up frame 5 to be kind of in between right there. Okay, so 2, 3, 4. Okay, 3 right here. Oops. And 2. All right, so let's see it. Okay, and then we go to 5. 6 right here, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. I think we got 11 already. Okay, so let's watch it. Alright, so we want this to go super slow, then we basically pack those in there now that we got all our circles. Okay, 4. So start widening it a bit so it starts ramping up. 8, 9, 10. All right, slow. Okay, so now we do the same thing here. 24, 23, 22. Oops. 21, 20, 19, 18, so what was that, 16, was it 16? 13, 14, 15, so 16, 17, 18, 19, so 18, 20. Okay. Slow beginning and slow end. So let's just watch all of them. They all have the same destination. They all get here at the same time. It's just that the way you distribute your spacing gives them a different kind of speed going in there. All right, so that's basically in a nutshell what timing and spacing is. Timing would be simply defining the major keyframe first, and then spacing is what happens in between. So the motion, slow start or fast start, constant speed. All right, there it is. So your homework is to recreate this, but do your own style. So you need one as constant, you need one as a slow start, and fast start, and then slow start, slow finish. Okay, all right, so thank you for watching.